Jailton Almeida picks up a very, very comfortable decision win over Derek Lewis in a fight we all thought was going to go one way, but went the other in the similar way, if that makes sense. We all thought he was going to win, but we all thought he was going to finish Derek in the first round by submission. I'm disappointed, man. I'm disappointed. I thought he was going to do better than that. It was such a boring ass fight. Like, no one's going to be rewatching that. It honestly reminded me of, like, fucking Romero Izzy. It was that shit. But, he picked up a nice 50-45. Like, you could throw in 10-8s and stuff like that. But honestly, it was such a boring fight. I wouldn't even give it to him. I'm disappointed, bro. I thought he was going to go out there and get Derek out there early. I think he needed to do that. Like, it proves he can go 25 minutes, but fuck, man. I used to think he was going to be able to hang with the big boys, like the Aspinalls, Jones, Gann, them. I think all of them have a very good chance. I thought he would beat Siragan, but I think Siragan has a great fucking chance against Jailton Almeida. Because if you look at the Sergey Spivak fight that happened about 2 months ago, Gann was stuffing all the takedowns. And he is miles ahead of Almeida on the feet. Miles ahead. So it's going to be interesting. I don't think he beats Aspinall, and I don't think he beats Spivak. I think he gets caught by both of them. Plus, this dude is literally giving everyone. I'm pretty sure Derek had like a 30-pound weight advantage. When you match someone with the same skill as you're at, that's going to be against you. This dude could easily make light heavyweight. Well, not easily, but he could make light heavyweight. But I don't want to be too harsh on him because it's literally his first fucking decision in the UFC. This dude has been a monster. But there's such a difference between the top 10 and top 5. And Derek is not beating anyone in the top 5 anymore. You know what I mean? Derek's done. Like, his time is, it was only 2 years ago he's fighting for interim belts, but those days are long gone. Like, he's not going to get those. He's not fighting for those belts anymore. So, for Almeida, I would be very shocked if it wasn't Gann, but I wouldn't also be shocked if it's the loser of Aspinall versus Spivak. Because Gann seems very, like, hell-bent on, oh, I'm fighting up only. I'm only fighting up. I fought down just now. I deserve to fight up. Which you fucking don't. You deserve to fight down another 2 times before you fight up. Because you've literally fought for 3 belts in your last probably 5 fights. The interim versus Derek Lewis. The real one versus Ngannou. And then the fucking one versus Jones. The vacant one. So he's literally fought for every single belt. Vacant, interim, and the real one. And he's lost. Well, he beat Derek, actually, so. He beat Derek. But I wouldn't mind seeing him versus the loser, to be honest. But I feel like Gann versus Almeida makes sense. Now more than ever. You put that as a main event in February or March. That's a no-brainer to me. Then the loser of Spivak versus Pavlovich, see how fights play out. Maybe you could do, I don't even know, Pavlovich versus Blades or something like that. Aspinall versus Blades, I don't know. But there's still a few fights that need to happen. Bond Firm getting a massive upset. I was very shocked with that. It was an okay card. I didn't really enjoy it too much. There was nothing special about it. But just the main event took the wind out of the fucking sails, if I'm being completely honest. But it's going to be interesting to see. Heavyweight's in a very good spot right now. I'm really, really looking forward to this fight next week. It's gonna move a lot of balls. We'll know who's fighting for the belt next. But yeah, man, Almeida looked okay. That's the best way I can describe it. I thought he should have finished Derek. If you look at people like Gann finished him, Pavlovich finished him, Tuivasa even finished him. It's disappointing. And he had 5 rounds as well on short notice. Like, it is a disappointing result in ways. But it's also a good result. Like, I don't want to be too harsh because it's literally his first decision in the UFC. This dude is literally always gave us good first round finishes, You see him on the card and it's a late one and you're tired. Like, oh, thank God. This will be over early, like. So, but yeah, next for Derek, it's hard to see, man. It's hard to see. Maybe a Curtis Blades rematch, but Derek's going to be fighting down. I don't even know who Derek fights. He could just fight someone unranked, like he did the last fight. Getting back on the win. I'm not sure if that guy was unranked, actually. I can't remember. But just get him back a win. Get him back on a win. See where it takes him, because his confidence is going to be dead low. And I want to see Derek get his confidence back. But yeah, so Derek versus someone unranked or someone low in the rankings that he can beat, I think that's a good fight. But for Almeida, he deserves to fight up. He deserves to fight up. So I think Gan or the loser of Pavlovich versus Aspinall, I think that makes a ton of sense. Because Stipe versus Jones are going to be fighting. So, and then you're going to have another vacant belt. So maybe the winner of, like, who knows? Like, I think Gan versus, God, I'm having a massive brain fart here. Sorry. Gan versus, or Aspinall versus Pavlovich is going to be the winner. It's gonna have the interim belt, but it's not going to be. They're still going to have to fight for probably a vacant belt. You know, so I think Gan versus Almeida makes sense, and the winner of that fights Aspinall for the vacant belt. I think that's that's what's going to happen here, and I think that's what should happen. So that's what I think. Let me know what you think as well. Thank you.